Hi, I'm Karl Konrad, the founder of Australian Immigration Law Services. For the last 23 years, we've been helping people migrate to Australia and live out their dreams in this wonderful country. Today, we're talking about the Working Holiday Visa Program, which has helped many young people do exactly that. This visa program has been around for a very long time. So long, in fact, I met my wife 25 years ago when she was just a young working holiday maker. So you can see, lots of exciting things can happen to you when you come to Australia on this visa. Oh, hold on a sec. Can't hear you, hon. I'm making a video. What's that? No, I mowed the lawn last week. Okay, I'll do it again after this. So you can see lots of excitement when you've been married 25 years. During the COVID-19 pandemic, working holiday makers in Australia gave a valuable contribution to many sectors in the past 2 years. After the Australian border reopened for temporary visa holders, more than 51,000 working holiday visas have been granted since November 2021, and more than 14,000 working holiday makers have arrived in Australia so far. There have been many positive changes to the working holiday visa program. One of the most recent updates is there will be a 30% cap increase on the number of places available to working holiday makers, which will come into effect as of the 1st of July 2022. Now let's talk more about the requirements of this working holiday visa program. Suppose you're applying for the first working holiday visa. In that case, you must be outside of Australia when applying and also outside of Australia even when it's granted. If you're applying for a second or third working holiday visa, you can apply while you're in Australia or outside of Australia. You must also have an eligible passport. An eligible passport means that you need to be from a country or region with Australia having a working holiday arrangements. The countries which can apply for the working holiday visas are Belgium, Canada, Cyprus, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Hong Kong, Ireland, Italy, Japan, Malta, Netherlands, Norway, Republic of Korea, Sweden, Taiwan, and the United Kingdom. From the 1st of July this year, you'll also be able to apply for the first time if you hold a Mongolian passport, but only for 1,000 lucky people. And also a Brazilian passport, but only for 500 people per year so far. It is possible you can be granted this visa 3 times in succession. You must be between 18 to 30 years of age. If you're from France, Ireland, and Canada, then you can be up to 35 years of age. From the 1st of July this year, Italy and Denmark can also apply up to 35 years of age. Unfortunately, the British passport holders, you still have not been approved to increase the age limit to 35, but no doubt this will happen soon enough when the new free trade agreement is sorted out by both countries. You need to be within these age limits at the time of application, which means you can apply up until you turn 36 years of age. It does not matter that you get older during the processing and breach this upper age limit. If you have children, unfortunately you will not be able to add them as part of this visa. If you are a pregnant working holiday visa applicant, then you need to make sure that you will not give birth in Australia and that you have a proper plan to return to your home country to give birth. You must also be a genuine visitor. So what does that mean? A genuine visitor is a person who comes to Australia with the main purpose of spending time on a holiday and who follows the conditions of their visa and then is planning to go home. If you are planning for a second working holiday visa, then you must have worked for at least 3 months of specified work done in regional Australia. If you're applying for a third working holiday visa, then you must have worked for at least 6 months of specified work in regional Australia. Some examples for specified work are picking fruits in an orchard, feeding and herding cattle on a farm, horse breeding and stud farming, landscaping the grounds of a construction site. Specified work can also be related to critical COVID-19 and in healthcare and medical sectors. Also, tourism, hospitality, bushfire recovery and mining work is also specified. This specified list can change from time to time, so make sure you keep yourself updated. For example, from the 1st of July, those working holiday makers who have assisted in supporting flood-affected communities can count paid and volunteer flood recovery work undertaken from the 1st of January 2022. 2022. A special note here needs to be made regarding the new free trade agreement with the UK, which is still yet to come into force. When it does, however, the UK passport holders can apply up until they turn 36 years of age, and they can also apply for their second and third working holiday visas without the need to meet the specified work experience requirement. This means if you've had a working holiday visa before and did not work in a specified work environment and you have gone back to the UK, you may be able to apply for a second or third working holiday visa when the agreement is in force. For the first working holiday visa, you also need to provide evidence of financial support for yourself in Australia while on the working holiday and for your return air ticket. The department would consider sufficient funds of $5,000. If you're applying for the second or third working holiday visas while you're in Australia, then you must show that you have sufficient money to manage your living expenses and for your return air tickets as well. Another requirement is that you need to have a reasonable possibility of finding work. The department will assume that every person who applies for this visa will find work while they're on their holiday. Because of this assumption, the department usually does not refuse a visa based upon this requirement unless there's something in your background that perhaps indicates you can't get a job. Like any other visa to Australia, you also need to meet all the other requirements such as health requirements, public interest criteria, and the ability to follow and satisfy visa conditions. The main conditions of this visa are work limitations and study limitations or discretionary other visa conditions. Usually work limitations will allow you to work only with one employer for 6 months. If you need to work more than 6 months, you need to gain permission, but it will only be granted under exceptional circumstances. However, from the 19th of January this year, you are allowed to work in any sector of the economy for more than 6 months without the need to get permission. This special arrangement will last until the 31st of December 2022, and then it will be reviewed again by the government to see if it may become a permanent arrangement, extend it for a longer period, or go back to the way it used to be. There is also a study limitation where you can only study up to 4 months. Other conditions may be placed upon your visa when it's granted, so make sure you read all of them and understand them all. As you can see, there are specific requirements that you need to meet to apply for your working holiday visa. At the same time, there are more positive options and opportunities for working holiday makers. This is a good time to be a working holiday visa maker and come to Australia for your next holiday and enjoy the beauty of Australia and experience the way of life while you're working and supporting the Australian economy. If you need more information and help in applying for your next working holiday visa or any visa, our team is here to support you. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and join our 38,000 strong community. Come join us on Facebook as well, where we often post new items faster than we can produce these videos. Also, our blog on our website has lots of interesting articles on various migration topics. So that's it for today, and I hope all those young people out there thinking of an exciting life in Australia and can qualify for the working holiday visa, join up and apply and have a great time while you're here. As always, take care out there, and I'll see you next time, so bye for now.